Hey, how's it going everyone? Jake here and welcome to the hobby. In my last video, I kind of jabbed fun at Pokemon Celebrations and I said it was kind of a terrible idea to have a closet full of Steel Celebrations products right now. And a lot of you guys threw questions at me asking why I think it's a terrible idea to just hold a bunch of Celebrations products right now for 20 years just to see what would happen. And I do think it's a terrible idea, but I wanted to really cover my bases and give an in-depth answer to that question. So first of all, I don't hate Celebrations. I actually think it's a really solid 25th anniversary set. I don't think anyone guessed what Celebrations was going to be before it came out. There were a ton of guesses on what they were going to do for the 25th anniversary, and I think a lot of people, or I think everyone got it wrong. I don't think anyone guessed that Celebrations was even a potential set. So I think it is really cool, but here's a couple of reasons why I wouldn't keep Celebration sealed right now. A big part of it is that Celebration is still in print. We are currently in the midst of the second wave of Celebrations. You can find Celebration sealed products across multiple websites, retailers, stores, for around MSRP, and prices are continuing to drop. I wouldn't be surprised if I actually see Celebrations on clearance sale at the end of 2022. We are in the middle of wave 2. We know for sure that there's going to be at least one more wave of Celebrations, and we perhaps might even get a 4th wave of Celebrations products. So a lot of people think just because 2021 is coming to an end that next year you're not going to see any Celebrations products on store shelves, and that could not be further from the truth. I expect to see Celebrations products on store shelves all throughout next year. So there's absolutely no reason for me to have Steel Celebrations products inside of my closet right now when I can pick them up for the same price or even cheaper in the upcoming months or upcoming years. If I'm confident that I can pick up a Celebrations Elite Trainer box for the same price a year from now, there's no reason for me to have it sitting inside of my closet. It would take up a year of my cost. It would take up a year of my closet space. If you have Celebrations products in your display case, if you're displaying it, if you're crack opening those booster packs, then that's totally cool. But if all you're doing is sitting on a closet full of Celebrations products, then I think that's where the real cost is coming in, because you're going to be lifting those products, you're going to be moving them around, and 20 years is a long time. I know some people are really confident right now that they're going to be sitting on those products for the next 20 years, but I can tell you, most plans don't turn out that way. I can think of less than 5 people that have held on to Pokemon card products for 20 years. Less than 5 people. Most people sell them off within 1 to 2 years. Believe it or not, the average collector holds a product for around 1 to 2 years max. Most people don't get even past that point. And there's a lot of reasons for that. A lot of people lose interest in their collectibles and they move on to new interests. You might think Pokemon cards are the greatest thing right now, but you don't know if there's another hobby around the horizon that you want to really get into. And to get into that hobby, you might need to liquidate some of your Pokemon cards, or other life scenarios happen. 20 years is a long time, and a lot of crazy things are going to happen in the next 20 years. You never know when you might need those money that you're currently holding inside of Pokemon card products to pay for hospital bills, pay for student tuition, pay for your wedding, pay for your car, pay for your home, you name it. There's so many scenarios where you're going to be looking at your products and you're going to be thinking, wow, all of these collectibles that I spent thousands of dollars on, I would rather get married right now. I would rather use it on my honeymoon. I would rather go to Disneyland than have these collectibles right now. That's pretty much what will happen to the most average collectors over the next couple of years. So those are the big reasons why I don't think it's a big deal for you guys to be holding a closet full of Celebrations products, because I think Celebrations will continue to be affordable over the next couple of years, so there's no reason for me to hoard it right now. There's way more cool products out there than Celebrations that have been around for longer. Think of it this way. It's like an oven, and Pokemon collectibles are like pastry. The longer that they've been out there, the higher they rise in the oven. So Celebrations is brand new, it's fresh. It's gonna take a while before it starts baking. There's plenty of other pastries or collectibles that have been around longer. So what am I talking about? To me, it's always about a 2-year time frame. Anything that's older than 2 years, that's when I start looking into really collecting it long term. So what are some of the products that have been around for 2 years and I think have passed that lifespan? Some of those products include sets like Hidden Fates, a really great set with shiny GX Pokemon like Umbreon GX, Charizard GX. Then there's Tag Team All-Stars, a Japanese set that's full of really cool Japanese exclusive full art trainer cards. So there are cool sets that I know for sure will not be reprinted in the future. These sets are only going to get more and more rare, whereas Celebrations is only getting less and less rare because over the next couple of months, there's still new supply of Celebrations going on to store shelves. So that pretty much covers my thought on why I think it's a poor idea to just have a brand new product or set inside of your closet. It's just taking up space and it's not going to gain any value over the next year or two. So there's really no point in just holding on to it for now. If you plan on holding it for 20 years, that's great. I think that's a good game plan. Give it your best shot. But personally, I wouldn't take that approach because it's not flexible enough. I really value the flexibility of having that closet space and having that money go to something that I think will actually climb in value over the next 2 years rather than sitting dust inside of my closet. So that pretty much covers today's topic. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Let me know what your thoughts are down in the comments, and I'll be my best to read your comments and reply as often as I can. Thank you so much for watching. Hey, if you're still watching, a viewer and I had a long-form conversation where they complained that Pokemon cards were too expensive right now. So I wanted to recommend a couple of Pokemon cards that are under $5, so they're incredibly affordable to collect. These are not cards that I think are going to go up in value. These are just cards that I think are super neat. First up, we have Victini XY promo number 117, a really adorable card and really sort of like the start of where we saw some really interesting full art cards. It's a really adorable artwork and I really dig it. Another card, and this one's an older card because I wanted to throw in something a bit older, we have Raichu from Expedition. This is a non-holo. You can pick up copies of this card for around $5. It's a really cool artwork. I love the design of it. Another card that I want to recommend is the Mimikyu Sun and Moon promo number 163. Mimikyu is probably one of my favorite new Pokemon that we've seen from the more recent generations, and I love the design of Mimikyu. I love Mimikyu's backstory, and this card, the artwork on it is amazing. I love the background. It is so floral. It's a really cool design. And finally, I like to recommend a pair of cards, which is the Latias and Latios Heart Gold and Soul Silver promo. They have a really cool holo pattern that I don't think has ever really been redone. It's like a really interesting Cosmos holo kind of pattern, and both of these cards can also be picked up for under $5.